Okay, so this was me trying to clear the Luna 1 Abyss, and honestly, it wasn't as bad. I mean, I have Flins, so that might have been why. But it wasn't too bad, honestly. Um, it was just getting the teams down that was probably the hardest thing, but I ended up figuring it out anyway, so I guess I'll show you a few teams that worked for me and say some tips. I think that you really gotta mind the enemies here. The Piplon is like one of the biggest things. You definitely need Electro Charge to beat it, or a really strong Hydro or Electro character. That Mirror Maiden is deceptively annoying, honestly. You need heal, you don't actually need heals. I'll show you a way against it, but for the first half, you 100% need some sort of Electro Charge, I believe, because without it, it's I don't even know if it's possible. And here we go with the... I took like a few attempts to get this perfect. The main problem here, honestly, is this Mirror Maiden. She like bounces in the sky a lot, so you want to either get really lucky to not bounce her in the sky like that, or if you do bounce her in the sky, she takes fall damage. She doesn't always take fall damage if you kind of mess it up, so you gotta be careful of that. You want to get it right where it goes. Be careful how you apply your Hydro. If you have moving Hydro, it's not as bad, but if it's like stationary, you definitely want to be careful. And then yeah, Flins just demolishes this thing. One thing to note, you might want to save energy before you end up killing it for the next phase, because they put some pretty tanky enemies in there. I wasn't able to show you how I save here because I just killed it, but killing it faster is fine. And I think the rest of the gameplay speaks for itself here, so I'll just let you watch it and tell you if anything.
Light up the blazing sun! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah! Oof! Charge! Yeah! Kapow! Rise with the sun!
Actually, there is something. It's about to do this really strong move that will one-shot you. Either dodge... I didn't dodge at all. That's why I took a lot of damage. You either want to dodge that, or basically just iframe it with your burst. And don't let it absorb the things. It's not the end of the world if it does, but it'll do a lot more damage. And again, you want to save your energy. I don't use some burst here because I'm not gonna go into the next phase without energy. Energy is kind of important, especially in this Abyss. Let's go to the next one. So we have two Hilitrolls here. You just kill them. Try to maybe save energy if you want, but you could use all your burst in rotation here. They have enough HP to get you your energy back, from my experience, depending on your team. I start my rotation a little bit here. You want to bait it towards the other side of the room, and then just run away as far as possible. So then you don't get hit by its healing effect, and that's how you avoid the healer need, I guess. So you don't actually need a healer for this floor. And then you just beat it to smithereens. I actually have a random Ino tip. I'm not able to showcase it in this specific moment, but you'll probably see it later on. If you have her burst, I mean this might be obvious, but you want to use her burst if you're using the event weapon. Since the event weapon gives you energy recharge anytime like Electro Charge or Lunar Bloom or Lunar Charge. I don't know if it's Lunar Bloom, but anything Electro Charge or Lunar Charge basically. Once you trigger that, it'll give you 24 energy back. And that energy is really important. So, unless you have an ER stance, it's basically important. So you just want to watch out for that. And these is also self-explanatory, you just kill them. They're not too hard. These guys are annoying, they have a little bit of health, and if they hit you, you get HP drained. But AoE in this instance is probably your best bet. These guys are easy, honestly. Don't worry about them. It's the next guys that'll probably be somewhat difficult. The wolves were probably the hardest still. These guys, you just want to either kill their pets or out DPS them. That's it.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Be a good down, smoke mood. Stronger. Start them. You asked for it. Wrath from the skies. Charge. Yeah. Look out below. It's justice o'clock. Yeah.
For this section, you just want to save energy, but still have enough damage to kill it. If you don't have enough damage to kill it, don't worry about saving too much, I guess. But you just want to make sure you have some bursts that apply Hydro or anything, an Electro, and do damage to these little guys. You focus on this little guys, don't get killed by that barrage. But focus on these little guys, and they'll damage the boss for you. And once they're all dead, then you can actually hit the boss. It's usually better when the boss comes to you, but sometimes he won't. You'll have to run to him, which is a bit annoying. But it's pretty straightforward from here, honestly. You just beat him up till he dies.
Be silent. Night falls.
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence in.
Observe. Fear the dark. Be silent. Close your eyes. Night.
Annihilation mode. Defensive mode. Animal test 60.
Observe. Night falls.
Now, in my opinion, these are the hardest out of all of them. You have to have, like, get your AoE right. Overload teams specifically, or just anything that does a lot of interruption to the enemies. This fight is so annoying, because these guys will move all over the place. I think if you have a shielder, they'll get, like, some special effects that are very annoying to deal with. So, be careful with that. You want to kill these guys in, like, one rotation, or at least 1.5 rotation, so I could still damage these guys. In this one's, oh my god, they'll put like a freezing effect around you. I don't know what causes it. It's probably the frost one, but it slows you down so bad. So as long as you have enough DPS, you can just get past it, ignore it. And then it's really just about AoE here and damage. As long as your character has a little bit of AoE, it doesn't have to be crazy. It'll be it. And that's 36 stars. Yeah, this one isn't really highly invested, but just level 70, but it's still doable. Not too bad. Using his signature set, Deathmatch R2. I got okay artifacts for his signature set, honestly, so yeah, you don't really need a high investment on like someone like Flins. But if it's other characters, Hydro Electro, you probably want really high investment to kill those guys. She's just energy based. If I could R5 for a weapon, I would remove the energy stance. We're keeping that for now. And tenacity to buff Flins a little bit more. Yeah, C0 for both 5 stars. 8-6 because, I mean, shield strength is really it. I know it can be level 50 forever, honestly. The lunar charge damage isn't that important besides Flins's own lunar charge damage. And he doesn't scale off of his teammates, basically, so it's kind of fine. Just use this set, the Silken Moon Serenade set. It's very important for Flins's damage. I don't actually have the pieces I want for this set either, so you don't need high investment in it. I would prefer an ER set on Ino, but it's fine. C1 is better than C0, so C6 is best, obviously, but C1 and C6 is there. And again, low investment Ino doesn't really hurt. Sucrose, as long as she's level 70. And I have Thrilling Tales. I mean, I have this 5-star weapon, but Thrilling Tales is still stronger than the 5-star weapon, in this case again. VV. So yeah, it's not too hard here. My Varesa actually isn't the best either, but I try to make it work. My artifacts is probably what needs improvement. The level and talent is all fine, but I don't really have the best artifacts. Besides this one, but that's an off piece, so. C0, and then 969 for most optimal damage. I don't feel like crowning her. Mavuka. Mavuka's running R3 Serpent Spine and Codex. It's just best in slot, so it's fine. And my voice cracked. I just C0, and then I Counter Burst. That's most for where the damage is coming from. Yansan is just for us as best support. Energy is okay with Felonious Lance. Cinder City for Cinder City buff. This artifact is kind of crazy. They're not the best pieces, but it works. And then C6, obviously, because you need C6. And you don't need it, but yeah. I do want to crown Yansan eventually, but for now it's not necessary. Finally, Chevrus, which I'm not fully maxed out on the build yet, but it's fine. C6 is really what's important here at level 70. She's level 80 now, but level 70 is kind of like her goal point for a good Chevrus. And then her skill 9. Well, not 9, basically, but just for the healing. And that's it. I did try to do this with Scaramouche, but I don't think it's possible, personally.
You're dead. Everything was futile.
I don't think it's actually possible to, not just because it's a skill issue I have here, but doing enough damage with Scara and the ER Farazan, it's too much. For this next phase, I thought that Kinich might be able to work. Burden is a little weird here, but it works. I just use that burst first to get the Cinder City. It's really hard to get Cinder City with Kinich, but I mean, I made it work, so it works.
Light it up! Quick as a flash! Start! Teamwork is trick wrath from the sky!
You didn't see that. Yeah, again, it's not the end of the world if it actually ends up absorbing it. It just does more damage, but if you can dodge and iframe it, I mean, it's just fun. 430k. That was nice. But yeah, Tulpa is not too bad for Kinich. He's able to do it. Kinich doesn't have the best AoE when it comes to these guys, but it's still doable. He does enough damage single target to just kill it and move on to the next one. If you don't exactly have AoE, then it's kind of which is what you need. You need enough damage to kill them. I can hit both of them, unless I miss. But, it just gets tricky since you guys move around so much. Since these guys are kind of fodder, don't mind me saying it, but I saved Mavuka's burst for the next phase, just in case you were wondering. Because these guys are a little more important if you want to try to kill them fast.
Everybody stand you! Light up the blazing sun!
Locked on.
Not done yet!
Pound into the crook.
Here I start off with the burst again, just for the Cinder City. Same issue as the last one with the Varesa. They just spread out really badly, but they all come back in. Always attack the archer. I'll give that advice. The archer is like the worst one because he wants to be away since he's gonna shoot you from afar.
Let's teamwork is strict. Light of the blazing sun.
Target acquired.
These guys, you just DPS them until they die. It's not too hard on these guys. Just make sure you iframe or dodge their attacks because they can one-shot you really easily.
Everybody stand up. Wrath from the sky.
I got him cornered.
I'm going in. Light of the blazing sun.
Time for you to pay the price. For the Lord of the Night.
Run it down. Stronger. Teamwork is dreamwork. Pyroclastic surge.
Yeah, and that was just another 36 stars, so this floor is possible with Kinich as well. And his build is pretty straightforward, honestly. I'm using his craftable weapon. You don't really need ER, it's nice, but you don't need to burst every time. Codex, and yeah. Whenever you are using the Dendro though, you want to switch him to Deepwood. I have a really good Deepwood set too, so it's kind of lucky. But yeah, I'm using Deepwood on Mavica since her skill hits off-field. And Yonzon, I mean, you've seen it before, but Cinder City is not bad. Again. C6. Yeah. And Bennett, finally. I have a decent Bennett, I don't know. He's just Bennett. This is the surprise character. I didn't expect to be able to do this with him, but he performed really well. Well enough. I'll let the gameplay speak for itself more here, but there's not much to talk about anymore.
Now disappear. Let's light it up. Letting brave names echo. Time to shine. Yoo-hoo! Everybody stand. Step right up. Here comes the finale. Let's light it up. Let the mountain's veins boil. Strike a pose. Let the world come alive. Going in. Now disappear. Letting brave names echo. Bring it. Time to shine. Everybody stand back. Let's light it. Let's get this show on the road. And voila. Hear the echoes of the valley. Shower me with praise. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let my name echo in song. Everybody stand.
Here comes the finale. And voila!
Hear the echoes of the valley. Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Let's light it up. I'm going.
Now disappear!
Care for
Journey
the
ends here, Lord of
Dance with
Death.
me.
Your sacrifice is
Bring
ready.
it. Let the mountain's veins boil. The show's only just begun. Teamwork is dreamwork. Ha.
Let's get this show on the road!
Not done yet.
And voila!
Putting some failed attempts here, but this one took the longest by far to complete just because of these guys. Like, literally.
Everybody stand back.
They have this mechanic, this shield guy, well, bow guy, he has a shield. If you can't kill him, then it's, yeah, it's kinda cooked.
Let the mountain's veins boil. Let my name echo in song. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Here comes the finale! Magic can't cheat death, you know.
Let's light
You
it
can also get this fire shield sometimes, which you can't damage them again.
Step right up.
Very frustrating. I'm totally gonna get perfect RNG this run and clear it, guys. Right? Right?
echoes of the
Totally?
valley. Let the world come alive. Teamwork is dreamwork.
And voila!
Letting brave names echo. Ah, time to shine. Nay, everybody stand back.
A round of applause! Now disappear!
Why do they never miss? Strike a pose. Let the world come alive. Go in.
Clever trick! Let's get this show on the road! And
Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley. Time to shine. Yoo-hoo! Everybody stand back.
a round of applause! Now disappear!
Let's light it up. Let the world come alive. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's get this show on the road! Step right up!
I thought I did it. No. I just wanted to show this one. It was annoying. This is the actual final clear. I think I got pretty good RNG here, and did enough damage and dodge and everything. Yeah.
Everybody stand back.
Here comes the finale! And voila!
Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley. Let the world come alive. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Stay calm! Let's get this show on the road! Now,
Let the mountain's veins boil. Time to shine. I'm going in.
a round of applause!
Hear the echoes of the valley. Let my name echo in song. Yup, teamwork is dreamwork.
And voila! Let's get this show on the road.
Let's light it up. Let engraved names echo. Time to shine. Going in.
Yeah, I was actually able to do it. I was pretty surprised. He did okay, not the best, because it was last minute for a lot of things, but it worked. And his build is, I mean, it's not a bad build. It's definitely a good build. I did forget to mention he's also a C1. That helped a lot. I wonder if an EM sounds would have been better, but it was fine either way. I still did it. That's the new Abyss. I was able to use a lot more characters than I thought I'd be able to, so it wasn't bad.